Hey, this is Anthony Cesari with SuccessForYourSongs.com, and in this video we're going to be talking about a technique you're almost already using for writing songs in your own style that will make your listeners want to hear them. And what I mean by that is you're going to be referencing other songs that you already love, but it's just really a matter of how you reference those songs to use their ideas in your own music. The part you're already doing is listening to those songs. You just need to know how to listen to those songs in order to apply their ideas to your music. And that's what we're going to be talking about in this video. I'm actually going to be playing a clip for you of an interview I did with Shane Adams, who's author of the book, The Singer-Songwriter's Guide to Recording in the Home Studio. So take a listen to our chat here.
All of my artists, they're required to turn in 10 favorite songs from their childhood and 10 favorite songs as an adult. And then we listen to those. You know, what's going on in those songs that excites them? You know, is it a synth bass line? Is it a live bass? Is the bass distorted? Does it sound like it's using is it a more percussive, clicky kind of bass line, which indicates they're using a pick, or is it more of a thud, which indicates they're using their fingers? Does the guitar have is it electric guitar? Does it have distortion? Is it a distorted guitar? Is it more of a clean, reverby guitar? Is there what kind of reverbs on the voice? Is it a drum loop? Does it sound like a live drummer? Are there synth pads? And just kind of go through and like what's in the track, and then you can replicate those things in your recording.
Yeah, and actually, I think that's one of the most beneficial things that you can do, is because so many people have all these favorite songs that they love, but they don't take the time to drill into them and figure out what is it that makes me love this song. And that's something that you could do not only with the actual recording of it, but also with the songwriting of it. What makes the melody do what it does? How does the melody work? What key is it in? How is the guitar part being strummed? What chords are they using? All that kind of, what's the structure? When you really start to think about these things that you're really not thinking about when you're just listening to it, could really benefit your own writing and recording,
Yeah, one of the big things as far as like songwriting and arranging, this is one of the first lessons I teach all of my clients, and this is what we use at the Country Music Hall of Fame, and is where is the title placed in the chorus? Is the title in the first line? Is the title in the last line? Is the title repeated in each line? Is it in the first of and then just listening, and because for instance, a lot of songwriters, they immediately put the title in the last line of their chorus, which is fine, which is a very, very strong place with the title, but they don't realize that there's all these alternatives. I'm working on an application, a songwriting app. And we've analyzed about 700 songs in every genre, and the goal is actually 2,000 songs. And I've mapped out the placement of these chorus forms. Like where is the title, and just by doing that, you're able to put yourself a step closer to writing songs that you like, because you're going to mimic those songs. Then one of the second things I do, okay, what's the arrangement? How many verses do they have? What is the starting, or what is the melody shape of their verse versus the melody shape of their chorus? Does that shape contrast? Does the melody shape of the chorus contrast the melody shape of the verse? And just trying to get into the DNA of the songs, what makes it cool? Why? And these are the things that the song is doing, so therefore I can mimic that because I like those things.
Yeah, and that's a good point, because I think sometimes what stops songwriters from wanting to learn songwriting is, I don't want to only learn the things that go into like top 40 songs and write like these cookie cutter kind of songs. But if you're doing this thing where you're analyzing music that you actually like and listen to, then you can use the same things that are being done in songs that you're into. You don't have to worry about using things that are being done in songs that you're not interested in.
That's absolutely correct. Like at no time, like I've been parts of like thousands of clinics, songwriters, and one of the things you hear this frequently is, we'll go in and analyze the top 10, the Billboard Top 100, and actually I'm not that I'm against that, but I always start with, what are your favorite songs? Right. What are your favorite songs? Because you don't want to connect with people on an academic level. You want to connect with them emotionally. You want to connect with them like, this is what moves me, and I'm assuming because I'm a human and I have a heart that it's going to move you too.
All right, so I hope you got a lot out of that information. If you're looking for a lot more songwriting tips and tricks, I've got a free ebook for you right below this video that's going to show you 3 fail-proof songwriting methods that you can start using today to make your listeners want to own your song. So click below this video for that ebook, and I will talk to you in the next one. Thanks for checking this out. Take care.